Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is going to be a reading for Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energies. It may or may not resonate, but I do offer personal readings, and the link to the website is in the description. Kita is what I'm hearing. Charles is what I was hearing initially. And Frenemies by Slumlord Trio is the song that I was hearing. I'll see if it's on YouTube. If not, I'll put the iTunes link down at the bottom, y'all. Frenemies. Um, yeah, but it's what your morals like, nigga, what your story like is what I'm hearing. It's something like that. It's this part that I'm hearing specifically. It's like there's this face-to-face conversation that somebody wants to have, but they want to have this conversation with somebody that they know was talking down on them. Like, you feel me? I know that you've been talking crazy about me. I know that you've been doing little slick shit behind my back. I know that you've been, you know what I mean? Trying to like play me or whatever to other people. And it's stuff like that that's a really big factor. But this person is strong enough, powerful enough to address this themselves. Like, you're not about to keep playing around me. Speak to me. If you got a problem with me, talk to me. If you got something to say to me, say it to me. If you get what I'm saying? Like, they know that this other party has been talking about them or talking to other people about a problem that they may have, but they're not addressing it with the people or the person that they have the problem with, or the person that can resolve the issue. You get what I'm saying? So it seems like the truth is coming in now, is that somebody looks like they are fed up, but they're not fed up and angry. They're fed up with this bitter person that's in their life that keeps trying to attach themselves to people that know them. So it's like, okay, I get that you still feel some type of way, but why do you keep trying to connect with people and talk about me? Why do you keep trying to make me the topic of discussion? Why do you keep trying to make them the topic of discussion? Why do you keep making this the topic of discussion? Like, why do you keep bringing this up? But they keep bringing it up because they're bitter and they're a hater. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like, okay, like, how many times are you going to say this? How many times are you going to bring that up? How many times are you going to repeat yourself? How many times? You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, so how do we move past this? Like, it's more of a solution based situation than this person that's causing the problems is actually trying to make it. Like, there's a way out in this situation. Instead of just complaining all the time or being miserable, being bitter, being mean, being hateful, being mad, it's like, why don't you just leave? Or why don't you just let them leave? Why don't y'all just break up? Why don't y'all just divorce? Why don't you just get the fuck out? Like, even why don't you just quit? Like, why don't you just walk away? Why don't you just leave them alone? Why won't you just leave this alone? Like, whatever it is, it's like, whatever the solution is, it's that easy. Like, leave then. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you don't like the way that this person treats you, or the way that this person talks to you, or the way that this person is making you feel, or whatever is going on in this situation, walk away. Like, you're going to continue to complain. You get what I'm saying? Like, I tell people that about, like, when they're in relationships with men who cheat on them. Like, I tell that to women, not men, but like women, like, to where they like calling girls like, oh, my man, you messing with my man, Like, if you got to do all that, you already done lost your man. You get what I'm saying? Like, there is absolutely no reason to do that, because regardless if you're calling these other women and checking them, that man's still gonna do whatever he want to do regardless. So it's like, are you checking them or are you checking your man? You feel me? Like, I really think you need to be checking the person that you're with, and honestly, not even checking them if you're not willing to walk away from them. If you're not gonna leave that man, like, girl, you might as well shut the fuck up and lay down every night. You feel me? Like, because he's not going to change. If that is who that man is, you have to accept that, or move the fuck on with your life and find a man that doesn't move that way. Because it's not like every single man in the world is going to dog you out. You feel me? So attract the ones that won't, because that's what this feels like. If somebody is in a position to where they're used to getting played, used to getting dogged out, so they're very aggressive or defensive, or, you know what I mean, like power hungry, controlling, like all of that. They're very controlling, or they're used to like being battered, or like domestic violence relationships. So they're willing to fight all the time. just to be able to like gain control. So whether it's the man that's being volatile, the woman that's being volatile, I don't care who it is in this situation. It just seems like somebody is used to being able to fight to get their way. And it's like, this is not a position to where you can fight and get your way. You're going to have to use your words. You're going to have to use your mind. You're going to have to use your heart. You get what I'm saying? You're going to have to use God. Like, but honestly, in this situation, it really doesn't even seem like there are many steps to take here. Somebody just looks like they're in a position to where they have to, Florida is what I heard. They just need to accept the fact that it's time to go. Like, why would you want to sit here and continue to be miserable with somebody that's being disloyal to you, or people that are shady, or people that are fake, or you know what I mean, people that keep running in and out your life, like people that are inconsistent, people that just only want to have a good time, people that aren't here for a long time, people that only want, or people that are opportunists. Like, you get what I'm saying? What you can, they're only around for what you can do for them, or whatever it might be. Like, that's what I have here. It's like somebody is around leeches or opportunists, and they're tired of being a Savannah is what I heard. And they're tired of being around leeches and opportunists, or people that are shady and disloyal. It seems like they're watching her, their best friend. They're watching somebody be super foul and fake to somebody that they may be related to. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you robbed your brother, you robbed your sister, you set up your brother, you set up your sister, and this is their friend. You feel me? This may be like a companion. So they don't have blood ties to this individual, or maybe they do. Say if this is they may be cousins or something, but they're not siblings. They're watching the person that they hang with do somebody dirty that's in their family, that they have blood ties to, or people that they have blood ties to. So it's like, why would they think that this person would be loyal to them? You get what I'm saying? They perceive this individual as a snake because they are a snake. They're watching, and even if they haven't snaked them, like I said, they're watching them do their own family, friends, and associates, their blood dirty. So it is what it is. It just seems like somebody's in a space to where they are just shocked that another party is accepting this. Like, I see how fake you are to your own siblings. I see how fake you are to your own family. I see how fake you are to the people that you grew up around. Let's say that your gang or whatever. You feel me? So why would you think that I'm gonna welcome you into my social circle? Why would you think I want to be a part of y'all social circle? Like, you feel me? I had to explain that to like my child's like father. Like, you out your fucking mind thinking I'm about to go hang with these bitches, and I watch these bitches all talk about each other and gossip about each other, and they all bitches bridesmaids in each other's weddings, and they talking shit about how ratchet and ghetto the wedding was afterwards, like shit like that. Like, but you want to invite me out to come hang with y'all and get to know y'all and all of that. I'm fucking cool, bro. Like, I see how dirty you talk about your own fucking friends that you've been friends with for years, way before I've ever even known y'all. So why would I subject myself to be cool with anybody that's willing to violate me like that? Like, them bitches so fake, y'all. Like, and it's sick to me because these would be the same bitches that want to band together and attack others. Like, y'all bitches don't even like each other while y'all sitting and trying to attack other people together. Like, be real with yourself, because that's what this is. It's like somebody is looking for a partner in crime, but it's like, you want me to help you set up your brother or your sister? You want me to help you rob your brother or your sister? You want me to help you do XYZ to your brother or your sister? You feel me? It's going to be some stupid shit like that. Or like, oh, you want me to do this to your child? Like, you want me to do this to your, you know what I mean? Like, what? Like, the dynamics are fucking strange, because it's like, so you and some nigga that you just start messing with went and set up your blood relative. Like, you and some girl that you don't even know like that went and set up like your sibling. Like, it's some shit like that that's gonna be wild to me. Like, you feel me? Some girl you just met just jumped your best friend. Like, you feel me? It's something like that. Like, you don't even know them like that, and you got them riding out on your family. Like, yeah, or allowing them to. You know, it's something that's so shady and scandalous like that, especially if there's a Tanisha or a Tamisha. That's a factor in this equation. Quez, squeeze, squeeze, kiwis, anything like that. Koi is what I heard. So that's interesting to me because, like, say, for instance, with Coi Leray and Benzino, her father, like, I know that they had some type of issues going on when she wanted to become famous. And I don't think he was feeling her becoming a star. And I think she may have perceived her dad as like hating on her low key, like trying to hold her back. But I think like as a father, he knows what she's getting herself involved in or potentially could be involved in by becoming a mainstream music artist. You feel me? Or it could be a situation to where, who knows, like he could have sold his daughter out to this music industry or whatever. You know what I mean? But that's interesting to me that those relationship dynamics are like that. But from when she first was put out, it sounded like he did not want her to become famous. And it's understood when you know what you know. You know what I mean? So sometimes people just have to go experience things for themselves to realize, like, oh, I've awakened now. I understand everything that you were saying. Like, we have to go through darkness to be able to appreciate the light, or to be able to even understand it, or to even be able to harbor that light. You know what I mean? To exercise our darkness, to realize our dark ways, whatever. And that's what this feels like. Somebody is going into a trial of darkness, a period of darkness, but it's because they need to learn how to appreciate the light, or learn what the light feels like, you know? Like, you don't appreciate people doing nice things for you. You don't appreciate people being available for you. You don't appreciate people being supportive of you, or you don't appreciate whatever, you feel me? So now they're going to be put in a position to where they got to figure it out on their own. And it is what it is, you know? It just seems like they're so arrogant that they don't understand that just yet. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, say for instance, it's like your child, like, being disrespectful and unruly, and they like, oh, I can go get a job and I do this and I do that, whatever. So the kid moves out on their own, and then they go live their life or whatever. But then it's like they can't pay their rent, they got to come back home, they knocking on your door. You feel me? Like the prodigal son. This is the prodigal son energy. So they coming back and knocking on your door because they ain't got nowhere to live. You feel me? So now it's like, oh, you feel like all that shit you was talking, you feel me? Do you let this person back in? You feel me? In this WWJD, right? What would Jesus do type energy? Like, man, we running out of compassion. We running out of compassion. But somebody coming back knocking on the door, and they may be homeless. They may be very, very desperate for housing or for some type of assistance. And it seems like they are really at a loss for words. Like, they don't even seem like they know what to say, because it's almost as if like they know how badly that they treated you or the people that they need help from, you know? So it is what it is. Jazz is what I heard. It just seems like somebody is in a position to where they really had to humble themselves, like, or about to have to humble themselves, just to make sure that they stay in somebody's good graces or get back on somebody's good side, because they need them more than this person needs them, you know? It's like you gonna regret leaving me, you gonna regret walking away from me, you gonna regret this. Like, it's that type of energy. But it's going to move into this person realizing that they actually need the party that they walked away from more than the party needs them. You know, like, you were acting like they were worthless, they were replaceable, and this and that. Now they fucking singing Beyonce. Like, get up out of here, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for real, it's this energy is shifting from like, it's like the energy of Irreplaceable, Beyonce, to Comfortable by Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? I'm not saying this to shake you up, just saying this to wake you up. It's all good when we making love, but all I ask is don't take my love for granted. Like, you know what I mean? Don't get too comfortable, bitch. Period. Like, and I think a lot of people do that in romantic connections or in opportunities, period. Like, you know, you trying to be nice, you trying to be cool, or you just doing your thing, and then people really start taking advantage of you, or start feeling like you just obligated to do shit for them, or be there for them, or support them, or whatever. And it's like, oh, okay, as soon as you cut their water off, they don't know what to do, you know? Trying to villainize you and act like you taking from them, or ruining their life and reputation, or, you know, or then they'll flip on you and start trying to ruin your life and reputation because you don't want to look out for them no more. But it's like, you never appreciated none of the shit I did before, so why would I keep looking out for you? Why would I keep making sacrifices for you? Like, fuck out of here, you know? Somebody has to realize that people are done sacrificing themselves because they're ungrateful, you know? And if you have to be the one to say that, like, I'm done supporting you, I'm done helping you, I'm done being here, I don't want to be with you, I don't want this, that, I don't like your attitude, like, whatever is going on here, it seems like that is going to be a factor to where these people need to have a face-to-face conversation, because they seem like they are people have been biting their tongues for a very long time. And again, a lot of this is because this person is ungrateful. Like, they are so ungrateful, and it just looks like it's a lack of respect that's going along with them expressing how unhappy they are. It's just like, you, even if you didn't like it, you didn't have to say it like that or do it like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, say if you buy somebody a gift and they don't like your gift, they're like, oh, why would you buy me this ugly shit? Like, okay, you know what I mean? You didn't have to say all that. Like, but they're very nasty spirited, and it just seems like somebody's fed up dealing with this because they're too loving, too giving, too available emotionally, and they want love. They want to love and be loved so badly, but they feel like they have made such a bad decision, a wrong turn in love, but this wrong turn feels permanent. They almost feel stuck, you know? Day or Dave is what I heard. So somebody looks like they want to get out of a relationship, a commitment, an opportunity that they feel obligated to push through, you know, like a relationship that they just don't want to be a part of anymore, but they feel stuck in it. And it's like, I don't want this. An opportunity, even say a big transition, but they don't like it. It's like they're really unhappy with the change that they've made in their life. But a lot of this feels like it's because they were being very immature. And honestly, it looks like they were trying to like, take advantage of another or others. Then I say that it's like an opportunist. It's like they were being a leech. So if they felt like, say if this is a person that's dating multiple people, they're going to date the person or pick the person that has the most money, the person that gives them the most, the person that they feel like they can get the most out of. Okay. And that's what they did. So they played multiple people because they were being an opportunist, but now they're homeless or lonely or messed up in life, and it's all because they were taking advantage of everybody that was loving them unconditionally. So it is what it is. Tanisi, thank you so much.